Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chana and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. But right now I'm visiting Israel. Okay folks, that's right. Yes, I am still in Israel. We are on day, I don't even know, probably this is like day 7. So today is Wednesday. It is the first night of Hanukkah tonight, and it is the day that we are doing the Haknasat Sefer Torah, which is the finishing of the writing of a Torah scroll and parading it down the street and dancing. Then we're gonna have a big party tonight. So that's basically what's going on today. Okay, so a Sefer Torah being written is kind of a big deal. It is not something that happens every day. It is definitely a more rare occurrence. I know people who have never been to a Sefer Torah dedication. We've done 2 in my community. So I do have videos about at least one of those events. So I'll link to that down below in the description. There's also a lot of information in that video about the whole Sefer Torah dedication thing, and but I'll include a lot of information in this video as well. But if you're interested in seeing a different kind of event, you can look at that there. So that was an event in Texas, and this is an event in Israel. And the other event was for a community Sefer Torah, community Torah scroll. Sefer Torah is a Torah scroll. They're all handwritten, by the way, on parchment. There's a lot of rules involved, a lot of training involved, and to be able to be one of the people who writes these. And there's a lot of rules involved. If there are any, can't have mistakes in them, things like that. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's really incredible and amazing. They take a long time to write. I think they take like maybe 6 months to a year, if I'm remembering that one correctly. And they are expensive. These are expensive. They cost thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars when people want to purchase one, or a community wants to purchase one. So people don't really own one in their home. What we have instead is a chumash, and so a chumash is a book with all of the text of the Sefer Torah written inside, and you can get them translated into English, where you have like Hebrew on one side and English on another side, and then commentary often on the bottom. So it's a super handy book. Every Orthodox Jewish home that I know has at least one in their house. We have we have at least several in our house. So anyways, today is the Sefer Torah dedication, and I will take you guys along for that. And that's pretty much our day today. So I've just woken up. I am in beautiful Netivot, Israel, by the way, down in the south. It is incredible here. I absolutely love it. One of my sons came with me on this trip, and then we have like tons of family here. Family came from the United States. Family has come from all over Israel to come here to Netivot for this event. Okay, can't think of anything else right now, but I'll pop back on if I do. But in the meantime, let me show you the Sefer Torah scroll. It's been sitting here in our home since yesterday. Okay, apologies. This is not the actual Sefer Torah scroll. I said that wrong. This is the case for the Sefer Torah scroll, and you can see a picture of my incredible father-in-law there in the background. So this case is what the Torah scroll, it will be rolled up and it will be in here. And this is like where it's going to live. And it's going to be in this case in the Beit Knesset in the synagogue, and it will be pulled out to be used. The whole case will actually be pulled out to be used. You'll see later how they fit the Torah scroll in here. Okay, so that's it. That's what I know right now. And I will check back with you guys in a little bit later. Right now, we're just kind of cleaning the house because everything is happening here before we parade it down the street and then go to a different place for the party, an event center. Yeah, that's what I know. I'm super glad you guys are here, coming along, and let's go get this day going. Okay, so it's a little bit later now, close to probably 1 in the afternoon, and the whole house is just like abuzz with cleaning and prepping and getting everything ready. Here's a little bit of that. Okay, so just everything is super spotless and clean, plenty of seating available for people to come in and sit down. We've got tables set up where we're going to put like cakes and food and drinks and everything for the people that are coming. And we've got lots of chairs here set up. And then this table is where we're actually going to finish writing the scroll. Okay, I don't know what time things are getting started because all the conversations are in Hebrew, and that is okay with me. I'm just kind of chilling and relaxing and helping where I can. And that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, so we are getting ready for things to get started here. The sun is going down. As you guys can see, they have the most brilliant sunsets here in Israel. It's incredible. People are starting to show up. We're just kind of getting dressed and getting ready. So I am dressed. Here is my full dress. And yeah, so people are going to start showing up soon, and we'll finish writing the Torah, the last few letters, and then parade it down the street, singing and dancing, and then it's the party. So that's where we're at right now. And I'll just show you the tables of food one more time before people really show up, and then we'll have the party. All right, so tonight is the first night of Hanukkah. So before we got all the festivities started, we came in here to light the Hanukkah and, officially start Hanukkah. Okay, so we just did the Hanukkah candle lighting, so it is officially Hanukkah here in Israel. We're like 8 hours ahead of the States. It's still morning by them. I did talk to my family there, and I called my parents because it's an important holiday for them too this year, and talked to them. And now there's just like a little party going on over here with there's all the cakes and cookies and everything that I've been showing you guys. So that is all set out here, and people are just kind of enjoying and visiting. It's a lot of family. There's family from all over, which is so much fun. And I'm not the only one who came from the States. That's fun too. Two of my sisters came as well from the United States. And yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out here, enjoying some treats. My son is playing with all of his cousins, and I've snuck outside because I don't like parties. That, and there's a lot of Hebrew, but that's okay. Everything is fine. I'm having a great time, and I'm so super thrilled to be here. All right, so while I had just done that little bit of video, I was walking down the street, and I wanted to show you all of these Hanukkahs, these menorahs that everybody's using there on the street. They all put them outside, and it's super fun. Okay, that is my beautiful mother-in-law, and here we are sewing the Sefer Torah. What's happening here is we were just sewing the scroll onto this post here at the end, which we can use to wind up the scroll as it's being used. All right, and so you can see what's happening. The men are participating by holding onto the arm of the man who's doing the actual sewing of the Sefer Torah. Hard to film. There's a lot of people throwing arms and cameras in front of everything, and that's totally okay. We all wanted to be up there and involved and see what was going on. And here you can see one of the men is doing the actual sewing of the Sefer Torah. And so I stepped out front thinking maybe I could talk here to you guys, but as you can hear, it's a little bit loud and fun. Okay, so I just snuck back into my room because it is quite the party out there. You can probably still hear the music from outside. That truck out there, the speakers and the singing, it is blaring. This is not a party that is quiet for the neighbors, but I don't think they mind. So, anyway, so everybody's just hanging out. There's ladies in one room kind of eating and hanging out. There's a bunch of kids outside playing games and hanging out. There's people kind of walking all over. I would say that most of the women are in the living room and most of the men are in the other room with the Sefer Torah. So, you guys. And then they came and asked me to sew some of the Sefer Torah. So I did. And here you have me getting ready to do the sewing of the Sefer Torah. So before we got started, they had to explain to me exactly what to do. They told me what words to say. My sister was translating things from Hebrew for me because I needed to understand and have intention with what I was doing. Wow, yeah. They came and asked me to sew. My sister, she came and grabbed me to come and sew, which I was very happy and excited about because I didn't even know that was a thing. And then here I am doing it. And this right here is the thread. It's the end of the thread that I used to sew the Sefer Torah. They came and gave me this a little bit after I finished. All right, so here you can see the Sefer Torah scroll is completely finished being written. It is totally done. And so what they're doing now is putting it inside of the case, and they attach those poles on each half of the case so that this Torah scroll does not have to come out of the case at all. They just open it up and then they are able to read from it and just keep winding it the direction that they need to keep it going throughout the year. All right, so now that it's in the case, they've closed the case, and now we're going to carry it outside and start dancing and singing and parading it down the streets. Bit behind getting out of the house because I was stopping to talk to like cousins and things like that, and just kind of catching up with family that I hadn't seen in a while or that I was just meeting for the first time. And so then I started walking down the street to catch up with everybody, and you can just hear it's quite the party out there, and just all the dancing and the singing and the DJ truck, and the kids are waving these lights and people are throwing candy, and it is just such a celebration, such a beautiful and fun and energetic celebration. All right, so we brought it down here to my father's best friend's house, my father-in-law's best friend's house, and that is where we brought it to. And then from here, we are going to bring it to the Beit Knesset, to the synagogue where it is going to stay. And it's going to go to a little bit farther away to where one of my brothers lives. It's going to be in the synagogue that he goes to. So here they said a few more words, and we had some more treats. There were some more fruits and nuts and candies and things. And we just kind of hung out here for a little bit before moving on. Okay, so we are walking into the party right now. This is my brother's event place that he runs, and that's where we're at right now. Everything was absolutely stunning. This place is gorgeous. But you could see all the food starting to be set out. There are different salatim, appetizers, that sort of thing in the bread. Here is the menu, which of course did not help me because I don't speak or read that much Hebrew, but that is okay. I knew whatever food was coming was going to be incredible. Here you can see they are setting up the mechitza. That is the separating curtain between both sides so that the women and the men could be separate if they chose to. There was this live band there playing Moroccan music. And there was this station where they were making fresh sponge, which is a Moroccan donut, and moufleta, which is kind of like a crepe. They were so delicious, so like the literal best sponge I've ever had. After a while, the main course started to come out, which was many different kinds of incredible, perfectly cooked meat. And the singing went on and on into the night until about midnight, when at that point the band came down and just sat with us at some tables and whoever was left, which at that point was, you know, the family and then a few other folks. And this went on for a couple of more hours. Okay, so this party is starting to wind down, but they're still in there with the live music, singing and playing the instruments, and plenty of people are still in the party, but many have left. This whole area is like, apparently like a place where they do a lot of parties and events and things like that. So, it's been a night, it's been amazing, it's been incredible. The whole Torah thing has been just so amazing. It was so beautiful. Being a part of it was so incredible. My son got to write a letter in the Torah. I got to do the stitching in the Torah. Like, what an experience. I don't have words. It's just incredible. And then this party was just amazing. My father would have loved it so much. What a way to honor him. And it's just so beautiful. All the people that came here for him and for my family, and just meeting so many people in my family. My phone is almost dead, so I am going to close the video here, even though we're going to go back into the party and see how long this goes. It's like 11:30 right now, probably 11:40. But definitely the party's still going, even though a lot of people have left. But yeah, so we're going to go on in. But yeah, my phone is dying because every time I get on the phone and like FaceTime my kids or my husband to see like how things are going. It's the first night of Hanukkah tonight, so I am missing them a lot because they're in America. I've never missed Hanukkah with my family except when my son who's with me on this trip was born, because he was born on Hanukkah. I was in the hospital having a baby. So other than that, like, I've never missed Hanukkah with the family. So it's sad for me to not be there with my kids for this night. But I'm also thrilled to be here with all of this family over here and this event and all of that. So anyways, but my phone keeps dying because anytime I get on the phone to FaceTime my family, eventually somebody comes over and they're like, "Where's your husband? We want to talk to him." And so we do that. Oh, he's not there. He's not there. No, I'm just filming something. Yeah. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we're going to close it here, and I'm going to enjoy the last couple of days of my trip sans camera, but I will film another video after I get back to the States, just kind of like a recap, my thoughts on Israel, and kind of talking about some like Israeli culture things and things like that. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close this one. Thank you so much for being here as always. I super appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I know they're kind of sporadic these days. They're not like super regular, but I am filming when I can, and I love spending this time with you guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that like button. It helps me know what kinds of videos you guys like to see, and it helps my channel out a lot. And of course, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of all of my Israel adventures. I would love to hear it. Let's just get that conversation going down there in the comment section below. All right, with that, we are done. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. Okay, so that's it. That's what I know right now, and